Hey everyone, welcome to the first video in my new video series called Photoshop Tools. In this video series I'll be taking a tool, like in this one I'll be taking the Move tool, and I'll be showing and demonstrating exactly what it does and all the features to it. In this video I'll be going over the Move tool. You can get to it by simply clicking on the Move tool icon in your tools panel, or if you're anywhere else you just press the V key on your keyboard and it'll go right to the Move tool. With the Move tool's default settings, you'll see that all you have to do to move a layer or group is just select it in your layers panel and then move. So I'm selecting the burn layer in my layers panel, and then I'm just going to click and drag to move it around just like this, and then let go to do that. And then I'm going to press Command Z to put it back. To move a group, just click the group and move it around. But in the groups, if you have one layer selected, it's going to move that layer instead of the whole group. So if you click the group, then it will move the whole group. The Move tool can do a lot more than just moving it around. It can auto select your layer or group so that you don't have to select it first and then go ahead and click and drag. So all you do is just check this on and then choose what you want to auto select, layer or group. So I'm going to demonstrate layer first. So I have the corkboard layer right here. All I'm going to do is just click here. As you can see, it automatically moves to the corkboard layer in my layers panel. You can not only auto select a layer, but you can also auto select groups. Just click here, then choose group. Now it's the same thing as the layer. So all you have to do is just find a place where the group is and then just click and drag. The auto select feature is really good when you're moving a lot of items at once, because traditionally what you'd have to do if this were checked off is click it, drag. Go over to your layers panel once again, choose it, and drag. Find it, drag. It's just a lot of work than what it should be. But with the auto select feature, it just makes it so much simpler just to click, drag, click, drag, click, drag. I'm sure that you all know that when you're free transforming something by going Command or Control T, you'll get these bounding box right here where you can rotate, resize, or you can also right click and choose all the other transforming tools. But you can also do that same thing with the free transform in the Move tool, but just by clicking this Show Transform Controls. Then you'll get the bounding box, just like this, where you can rotate it, resize it, and you can also right click and choose all the other scales or transforms. The next set of options in the Move tool's options bar are all alignment options. Basically, if you wanted to put something in the exact center of your document, it'd be kind of hard to get it there. So you'd have to drag it there and you would never know exactly. So if you wanted to get something to the center, you just go Command A, because this is the area that you wanted to get in the center of. Select the layer and then click here to align it horizontally centered, and then click here to align it vertically centered. As you can see, now it is in the right place. There's also all of these other alignment tools. So align top edge, align vertical centers, align bottom edges, align left edges, align horizontal centers, and also align right edges. At any time, if you want to know which one does what, just hover your cursor over it and you'll get a little box right there that tells you exactly what that button does. Option in the options bar is this one right here. This is the auto align layers. This is basically if you want to make a panorama, you could do that. So all you have to do is just select multiple images in your layers panel and then click that right there, or you can also select a group. But I'm not going to go over that in this tutorial. I'll make a separate video on that, going over that option. So I hope you enjoyed this very first video in my new video series called Photoshop Tools. I think this is really gonna get me started in the right place making these videos. So you can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/phototips, and see ya in the next video.